The pleasure of welcoming you here in today's political rumbles here in Conway TV. Yes, the ECOWAS deadline have elapsed, have expired, and what next line of action do we expect? Tinubu has been consulting the governors of the northern states who share common borders to be surveillance and prepare for the eventualities. So could it be there is something that is going on, or possibly trying to play safe because of the invasion of the Nigerians?
What really happened is that I will try to. Nobody knows what is going on in the House of Finance. Only what he can do is to give our president advice that they should stop pedal and they should consider a peaceful solution to what is on ground. War cannot solve anything. We have war on ground in Nigeria already. We have so many security challenges that I'm a bit happy because of what I'm hearing. I'm hearing good news now that bandits have been tackling. Before you hear that bandits came out and they operate like 2 days. Nobody come out to challenge them. But I'm hearing that they have been challenged now. We have been hearing of those are the good news we want, not to go to war in the Nigerian Republic. If there is any other, and which I know there will be applicable solution, a peaceful solution. This will embark on it, not to go to war. We don't have enough resources to go to war now. That's my candidate advice for this house.
You say Nigerians are at war already. What kind of war are you referring to?
We may not carry gun. There are so many economical war is war. We are facing challenge economically. Even there are some places that you cannot even say, you may not say they are in war, but people that are living there, but they know that they are in war because they lose people every day. People living in some villages in Plateau, they know that they are in war. What's happening during the war is that you lose people, there is hunger. When Fulani men disallow you to go to farm, everybody knows the result that there will be famine, there will be no food supply. So when there is war, what do we have? We have loss of life, we have famine, and so far you have been having that war. Automatically we are in war already. So that's what I mean by this.
But do you think that the government officials will agree with that position, that we are in war? Does it mean they have lost control of governance? Because the primary essence of governance is the welfare and protection of the life of the citizens.
By saying war is metaphorical. If they will sit down and think about it very well, they will know that when we say war, sometimes it may not be escalated to full-blown war. You may have war within your house when you have disagreement. The war may be a spiritual battle, it may be an economical battle, but they know that they have war to fight.
What interest does Nigeria have to protect by, of course, drumming for war in Niger? Is it because that the president is the ECOWAS president? What peculiar interest or economic interest the president or Nigerian people stands to enjoy should the war escalate?
What really happened is that Mr. President is not necessarily looking for war, he's looking for a solution which he thinks war can solve, which I think war may not be able to solve it, because what we see on ground, what is happening is beyond what we are seeing on ground now. What's happening in the Nigerian Republic has caught the interest of two major world power, Russia and America. So, which I think, when Russia is talking, America is talking, I don't think Nigeria is supposed to use as a tool. It will be very unwise of us for them to use us as a tool or as a battleground or to have anything to do. When those two, after they have eaten, they have enough. That is when they are looking for other countries to intervene to another people's country. Nigeria have done something like that before. When Abacha was alive, we know what he did in, I think in Syria alone. Obasanjo sure when he was there, he also did some stuff in but at this moment that we are now, I'm not sure we are in the right position to insubordinate to another country's affair.
How long will African Union wake up, even the ECOWAS, to protect the democratic process of the African states by ensuring that they regulate the operations and the activities of the leaders, African leaders? Because what led to this coup was as a result of economic mishaps. People are dying of hunger. Imagine Niger that contributes more than 7% of the world's uranium that is being used to power nuclear energy. Are the poorest of the poor in the states, international communities. So why is this so? Why is African Union still allowing Western powers to continue to exploit the African soil without any recourse?
Because we have bad leaders that don't have vision. That's the problem. They are the one, it's our leader that they are using to lose what we have on ground. You just give them token and they carry the remaining one to their state. Very, very unfortunate. But my problem is this. That place where military has taken over, they are trying to open people's eyes by saying they want to liberate people. But are they really going to be liberated? Is military a new thing to Africa? Have we not tested it? We have tested it in Nigeria. We're tired of them, push them out. I don't know who will rule in Africa. We have tested military. We don't like them. We invited, we said democracy, so democracy come. Also, it's getting worse. I don't know where Africans go again. Because I don't believe, they may try to use some logic to think that, to make people believe that they want to liberate them. After they chase away UK, chase away traces of France in Niger, are we really going to see a new Niger? If you are going to see a new Niger, well, it's worth it. But I don't believe, because a Nigeria is a Nigeria. Whether you wear camo or they wear
what advice can you give to ECOWAS now? You know, the deadline have elapsed, and most countries are pulling out to support ECOWAS movement. So could Nigeria also pull out at this time?
It may be difficult for Nigeria to pull out, but thank God the Nigeria president is the leader. So he should use his number 6 to pilot their plane in the right direction, not in the wrong direction, so that the plane will not crash. Because what is on ground now, I think they need to meditate. It's more than just go to the Niger and fight war. If you think you are going to Niger and fight war and win as easy like that, it may not be possible. It may not be as easy as they think. As Russia think that they will just cross Ukraine within some few days, now everybody can see what is happening now. So that's my own candidate advice, that they should look for peaceful solution.
Thank you. How have you been surviving this economic mishaps? Transportation hike virtually in everything within the Nigerian state.
Our friend Nigeria is a survivor. We are going to survive it. We are going to survive it. But my appeal to the president is that they should hasten that pushing measure, which I think it will not be effective. That pushing measure, it will not be effective. Even if it's effective for some times, before you call Jack Robinson, it will still be eroded away. Giving people 8,000 for how many months?
1 month is not. It won't even serve for 2 days.
And how many people will get that one? And they say they want to buy a big bus. Will big bus reach my village? Also states without 3,000 buses. Will it reach there? If we reach there, will it be able to enter the route? All the people that are going to board Okada, it's only very little that their measure will do. But what I've been saying is that they should try as much as possible fear God, because this money they are taking from us, they should be able to use it to do something tangible. If it is our road, I'm still repeating it, all our bad road, if it is our road, let it be motorable. If it is road we will face, let it be motorable. If it is our education you are going to face, let's see the results. Because I know that Nigeria we are paying now. It is Nigeria we are paying now. Politicians, they are not ready to pay. They are not ready to pay. It is citizens of Nigeria that are paying now. But let us see the result of what we are doing.
Thank you so much, comrade, for your time. We do appreciate. I do have a wonderful time on this note. I will call it a day.